What's up, everybody?
I didn't know you were doing that.
It was actually perfect timing, I guess, because
That is
as soon as
crazy,
I looked
man.
up, it's like you had yours on.
Oh my God.
Great
That is
minds
crazy.
think alike.
That was not planned.
That was priceless. That was good timing, Dad. Good timing, brother.
So what's up, man? May the 4th be with you.
Yes, May the 4th be with you and everybody in the chat. And Revenge of the 5th is tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Let's
Man,
see, we
I
got.
gotta go get my laptop.
So I tried doing something a little bit different, but it didn't work out. I had too much feedback on it.
What were you gonna do?
I was gonna have like the computer set up, and then I was gonna have my phone on a tripod, so that way I could like walk around a little bit easier and show shit off. But needless to say, it was like making all sorts of weird screechy noises and just wasn't gonna work.
Damn it.
We've got Creative Genetics with us. We've got Phil, and we've got my buddy Tony, which lives right down the road. What's up, everybody? Thanks for
Great,
tuning in.
man.
Today started off a little rough, but it ended up all working out and doing good. So
How so?
I'm happy.
What happened?
Tony's the guy I work with like showed up like an hour late.
Oh man.
And I needed him to get my equipment to the job site, and yeah. They can't do anything. Couldn't do it. Just sat around for like an hour. It's like, oh my God, come on.
Did you know whether he's gonna show up or not at all?
Yeah, no, I knew he was going to show up because he sent me a text going, I'm sorry, I'm running massively late. It's like, well, yeah, you think? It's like I'm sitting here at the job site waiting.
Ugh.
Tony says he's cleaning out the dark side right now. Oh, God.
Oh, man, I didn't see that. I just saw the little emoji now.
We've got Michaela tuning in with us. We've got Angel tuning in with us. We've got Florida Born Exotics with us. What is up, everybody? We've got Low Life. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. May the 4th be with you, as we said a couple minutes ago, and Revenge of the 5th is tomorrow, which is probably my favorite day, because I consider myself more of the dark side kind of person. Like everything I have in my man cave, Star Wars wise, is if it's not a bounty hunter or Imperial, it's not here. That's a lot. I do have one baby. I have a Lego Baby Yoda my son built me, and I've got another Baby Yoda in a box. But
yeah,
other than that,
I like the Mandalorian stuff, the Baby Yoda stuff, but I'm not going to inundate myself. I'm not going to turn it down if someone gives me it, but I'm not going to inundate myself with Baby Yoda stuff.
Oh yeah, no,
you know what I mean?
Here.
Yeah, yeah, I do both now. I don't know. I like scenes. It's weird, like the Back to Tank scene. Oh my God! Like I will live still every time I watch it. I pause it. Like I don't know why. Every time, like oh, look at that, it's pretty cool. And it's not just because like Luke. It's not because like Luke is in like a diaper.
I was gonna say he looks like floating around in a diaper.
I don't know what it is, man. It's just like it's just cool because it's like I don't know. It's like a hidden thing. It's like you can miss it. You know what I mean, if you look away or look down or eat popcorn, you could totally miss that.
Well, and that's the other like little things like that are things like if like you said, if you would have turned around, blinked, too long or whatever, you would have missed it. And stuff like that is what really ties into a bunch of the universe as well. Just like people getting massively injured, and as we saw in Book of Boba Fett, people being thrown into a back to tank.
Yeah, exactly right. Like that's one of the main things. Yeah, man. That was just it's crazy because I'm like, man, I should pull out my stuff. I could get my stuff. But then I'm like, it's all like it's everywhere. It's nuts how much stuff I have. So I just pulled out I went to a yard sale a little bit. Like this is probably it was during COVID, and I had some really good finds. It's crazy. And there's one in particular. I'll show it though. But there's like a sketchbook, and they're all like vintage stuff. It's pretty cool.
Oh.
Yeah, even like an old cassette. You know what I mean?
Wow!
Just like little yard sale finds, man. It's just crazy.
So My sister-in-law, actually, I think it's in the closet. My sister-in-law got me it's like a Return of the Jedi magazine with like all sorts of different information about Return of the Jedi. I mean, and it's old. And she found it at some yard sale, just laying in there, and she just went and grabbed it for me.
Is it this?
Hold on, let me go get it real quick. I know where it's at, I think.
Oh, this is like some of the stuff I don't even know what it is. In 1983.
This is it right here.
Oh yeah, that thing. Yeah, that thing is awesome.
I mean, it's like a official collector's edition, and it's 1983.
What color is yours?
Mine's like a dirty white.
Yeah, Is it the same one?
Yeah, that's the same one. Only yours looks a lot cleaner. Like a lot cleaner.
Is that the same one? I'm like, I think I have that.
Yeah.
And on the back is like this.
Yep.
Hell yeah! Look at that. Yeah, that's crazy.
Florida says, "What's up, Chad?
What's happening, brother?" He was on Billy's on Sunday.
What's that?
He was on the Patreon on Billy's Patreon Sunday.
He was, yeah. That was actually
screen time.
When Billy's like, "Oh, I'm gonna see if so and so can hop on the thing here." And next thing I know, I'm getting like a notification on my phone. I'm like, did he do this on purpose? Or is this like an accident? And then I clicked on it, and it wasn't coming through. And it's like, dude, I'm on my phone because I had my daughter sitting on my lap.
Yeah.
And then he goes like, "Nah, it won't work on the phone." He goes, "Next." So I got
he don't mess around.
That was funny though. It was neat to see Florida on there, and who else was on there?
Dragon Soul, right?
Yeah. Is that Pat?
Pat, yeah.
Pat, yeah.
I don't know what this is, but I'm like, I was gonna put, is that Bob from Bob's Balls? Because I don't know, like they looked like they're both like fit and stuff, you know what I mean? And
Yeah, they definitely.
Asian, yeah, I mean, but still, like
that's just
the obvious. But yeah, I mean, like if people said, "Oh, it looks like you and Jeremy look alike," I'm not gonna be like, "Oh, that's terrible to say. You can't say that."
Bastard.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Shoot. So what's up, everybody? If anybody has anything really that they want to talk about, whatever, throw it in the chat and we'll start talking about it. Star Wars, snakes, it doesn't matter. Preferably Star Wars, because we don't really get to talk Star Wars that much.
There's Bridget.
Yeah, there's Bridget. What's up, Bridget? Dude, I was like, for whatever dumb reason, I was really sweating whether or not that figure was going to be here in time.
Yeah.
And when it arrived, I guess what was that, Monday? I sent you the picture of it.
Yeah.
And dude, like I was there putting it together on the stand and everything. And I was trying to put it's got these things where it looks like missiles are shooting out from his from his knee pad. And they're trying to put them on, and those sideshow figures, I mean, they're expensive.
Yeah.
And you gotta they're not, I don't want to say they're cheaply built, but they're not meant to handle abuse either.
Yeah.
I'm there trying to get those little freaking missiles shooting out to hook onto his knee pad there. It's just like, oh my God, I'm going to break something.
Doesn't that suck? Like, you're not sure how hard to push in, or like,
well, exactly.
You want to
it's like you had to clip it and push in all at the same time.
Oh man.
And yeah, it was a pain in the neck. Let's see. Tony says he was thinking about watching the Solo movie. Was it any good?
Hell yeah.
I say I liked it.
I liked it too.
Like, I know it caught a lot of crap, but I think that's just because everybody was that sour about, let's see, what came out before that. That was, we had The Force Awakens.
Yeah, what was that between?
Hold on, where's my?
That was right before
Yeah, let me find where my Star Wars movies are. I can tell you real quick. I just
You should know this.
we should. Well, see, I'll explain why I don't know it. It was The Last Jedi.
Yes. After The Last Jedi, right?
Yeah, it came out right after The Last Jedi. Because I'll never forget it. My wife went out and actually I think it was for my Christmas present. Yeah, it was a Christmas present for me. She got me tickets opening night to see it. And like I had beforehand, I had been throwing out the idea about maybe going to see it opening night.
Yeah.
And after I got the dance, like, you know what? It's freaking December. I'm not gonna wait out in a crazy line like a total geek and freeze my butt off. And so I just kind of like dropped it, didn't think anything of it. And then she goes, "Oh, hey, just so you know, you have tickets for opening night for you and my son Dominic to go see The Last Jedi." I'm like, "Are you freaking serious?" So we go see it. We wait out in line. Like, they wouldn't even let us in the theater, like in the lobby. You had to wait in a line outside in the freezing cold for, oh shit, I think we were out there for like an hour and a half.
Damn.
And partway through the movie, like, I'm sure everybody's probably already seen it, or at least if you didn't, then you deserve that.
It's too late. Like it's gonna get ruined. Who cares?
But like the thing that really got me was Carrie Fisher was dead at this point, like in real life.
Yeah.
And they had the perfect way to take her out. I don't want to say with style, but technically with some style to it, you know. And they have her flying through space like Superman, which is kind of like, what the hell's this?
I could not believe that.
And then you have the one person that's actually alive, which would be Luke, die at the end. Yeah. It's like, wait a minute here. You're letting a person that's dead in real life be alive, but a person that's alive in real life, you're killing off. And like, I legit, like, when it ended, I sat there in the theater and I looked over at my son. I was like, dude, what did we just watch?
her flying through, I was like, oh no, this is not going to be good. When they did the finger, it was like, I'm like, no. Oh, yeah, that was pretty bad. They could have totally did something different, like to show that she had the force, like,
yeah, like that. I don't know. It was just, to me, and I consider myself a true Star Wars fan, but to me that last trilogy just does not exist.
Yeah,
I just pretend like I didn't even buy the last movie. Like I'm waiting to see it on sale somewhere for like $10, and then like, okay, I'll buy it for $10.
I know,
but I just can't do it. I can't buy it full price. I just refuse to.
Yeah, I've only seen it once, man. It's crazy. That's it. Yeah.
Like, I've seen all the prequels countless times, all the originals countless times. Mandalorian all seasons countless times. Boba Fett season, I'm actually working on 2 times because Dom's watching it, so I'm watching it with him.
I'll tell you what, though. I thought Rob put in the Rogue One. I thought Rogue One was good.
Yes.
Like
that one. I
like that they're slow. Like the ones that are slow, like even like the Mandalorian stuff and Boba Fett, like they were slow, developing. You know, like I don't know. I thought it was good. The other stuff, the last 3 were just like rushed and putting stuff in that doesn't need to be put in. Like
there's a lot of agenda stuff in the new trilogy, I think.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people blame that Kathleen Kennedy or whatever her name is for how those turned out. But
yeah, I don't know.
Like, I know, like, I don't think she had any hand in the Mandalorian stuff, and look how great that turned out. Like, that is what we should have had as a trilogy.
Yes. Yeah, I totally agree. Minus those speeder bike thingies.
Oh, God, the Power Rangers.
Yeah.
I got to that episode with Dom, and he like looks over, like, we were sitting eating pizza and wings, and he's over in the recliner, and I'm sitting on the couch, and he just like looks over at me like with this really dumbfounded look at with a piece of pizza in his hand. He goes, "What is that?" It's like, just ignore this part, Don. This part doesn't exist.
Yeah. Yeah. Look away. That didn't happen. That did not happen.
But, you did not see anything.
Yeah. It's like equivalent to kids like riding around bikes and stuff. Just teenagers run. I don't know.
That was
can't be perfect, you know.
No, but I mean, come on. Like, you would have thought they would have been like, okay, we've got diehard Star Wars fans watching this, more than likely.
Yeah.
Let's not really screw this one up, considering we're taking a character that's got probably the biggest name in the whole, I don't know, in the whole franchise.
Yeah.
And, we're going a completely different direction from where he should be going to begin with.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to go in that direction. But if you're going to go in that direction, don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is where you do. Please don't add bright, flashy things in amongst everything else being drab and tan and brown. It just
like little Hondas, driving through.
It was. And then with how they were dressed, it's just like none of it worked. None of it like fit in at all.
Yeah.
Not one bit.
Dude, you gotta show off your room though, man. That's crazy. Like,
oh, I will. Tony says favorite droid from all the movies. I have to agree with Tony. K2SO. I loved his witty comments.
Yeah, dude, he kicked ass. There's like cool stuff out there because I have a heavy ass magnet of him.
Oh, okay.
Like of his head. Like there's other stuff. I don't know. He's very underrated. Like very underrated.
Is. Now, like, I don't have any of his figures, but I did enjoy him on screen.
Yeah.
And he is one guy that, if he was at a con, I would go get his autograph.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, I originally told myself I was only going to do Imperial, like, bad guy autographs. And now I have the new Chewie. I have the original puppeteer for Yoda and Jabba. Damn. I have Wedge's autograph.
Fuck, man.
the amount of money that's on these 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 1/4 walls is
it would make it, dude. It's think about that, man. It
would make most people probably sick.
Yeah.
If they would someone on here that breeds snakes would be like, dude, you could have went out and like bought like a freaking Sunset or
totally.
Like some outrageously like a monsoon, probably, maybe. I don't know.
I know. I thought about that. I'm like, what if I sell like all my Star Wars stuff except the stuff that I had growing up? I'll never get rid of that. Like stuff that I've acquired and things like that, and I sell it to like fast forward in projects, and then circle back around when I have a lot more money where I can invest into the Star Wars deeper like I want to. My buddy did that. My Star Wars tattoo guy, Kirk.
Oh, okay.
He sold off like he had a lot of the sideshow stuff. Yeah. He got rid of everything. Well, just about everything. And he was using that to buy like the on set, like original on set things, like vintage, oh, wow. Yeah, like authentic, like things from sets and things like that. It's pretty cool.
See that I would cool. Like my brother paid for his part of his medical school. This is part of his college and some of his medical school, I do believe, with just selling off his Star Wars collection. I mean, and it was like all original stuff. Like he had an original Boba Fett.
Oh, wow.
And, now you look at what that, I mean, when he sold it, it wasn't worth what it is now. But now I don't think you can touch that thing without talking $6K.
What, like, carded?
Yeah, carded, like everything. Like, but that was, when we were kids, like we go to flea markets and you'd find the original figures on cards. Like it was nothing.
Damn.
And you might be spending 20, 30, maybe a pricey one would have been like $100.
Yeah. Hey, you ever Where do you buy vintage stuff like online?
I have not went out and bought vintage cards yet. Everything I have, like I have the retro collection, like it's all the newer stuff.
Yeah.
One of these days I do want to start picking up the old stuff.
Because Dallas Vintage Toys, they have like they're fantastic.
Oh, okay.
It's like Morph Market for Star Wars.
Oh,
it's crazy.
That is dangerous with me. Bridget's lost.
No, just you.
Jesse said he's got some old figures still in the box. Jesse, what figures do you have, brother? I'm gonna let me see. I'm gonna try something.
Older than me.
I'm gonna try to. You just have to be old.
Man.
Where's my phone? I'm gonna try something here once. I don't know if it's gonna work.
Which one do I have? I have a vintage one here. I forget which one it is, but
I saw you had like that one Ewok I spotted our last live.
Yeah, there's a bunch. I'll put them out and put them up here. But because they have like old like Walmart stickers on there. They got Kmart, whatever. The one, it must have been like a local store, like KB is on there. It was Benny's, and Benny is my oldest son's name. So okay. I will never get rid of. I think it's the Rancor keeper.
Oh, do the Rancor. Here's what Jesse has. He's got the Power of the Force 12-inch figures.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, they're legit.
So I used to have all of those, and now all I have is I have the 12-inch Vader autographed, and I have the 12-inch Boba Fett autographed.
Oh man,
dude, like I actually have a really good story with my one Fett figure because I can honestly say, Boba Fett broke my toy.
He what?
Boba, like Jeremy Bullock, the original actor.
Yeah.
Legit broke my one toy.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's at least the base is at least autographed, so I still have I just get a kick out of it.
It's a good story too,
Oh, it is. But worst part is we drove up to Rochester, New York, from here at Columbia, Pennsylvania, which it's she does like a 4-hour drive, I think 4 or 5 hour drive, something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say a couple months after that, he came like an hour away. So it's like, okay, I went and saw him again. It's like, you know what, the hell with it. If I drove 4 hours, why can't I drive like an hour?
Yeah, really, you can get there. Are you into these? I can't turn this around, can I?
I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah, damn it.
I'll try to navigate you. Oh, those. My brother had that figure. Yeah, that's like the original Power of the Force.
Yeah. Yeah, what are these called? These are called the oh man. Like because there's 92 figures. Like is it the last 18 or something like that? I think the last 18 or last 16 or something like that they're called. Yeah, they're pretty cool. But like for me, I wasn't into them as a kid, so like they don't like spark that much interest. You know what I mean? I'd rather have like I remember getting this.
Oh, Leia and Bosch
when I was a kid. Oh my god, like at the mall. Like this one's unpunched too. I didn't realize that. I'm an idiot.
Oh, I didn't know. Dude. Unpunched yet? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was like my favorite figure because I was into like football and stuff. I'm like, oh, she has like a football helmet you can take off. Like
for whatever reason, I was obsessed with Fett and Stormtroopers. Like I had Stormtroopers out the wazoo. It was freaking crazy.
Yeah, I got a lot. I got a lot of stormtroopers too. Like, I mean, I have like all these. What you can see.
Oh, you got them all loose ones.
Yeah, I got loose ones. Like, I mean, anywhere I go, because there's a collector's corner place around me, and they
Okay.
have like vintage stuff. And every time I go, I'm like, all right, $10 for a stormtrooper. I'm gonna grab it.
Sold.
I mean, every time,
Dude,
right?
some
How
of
do I
those loose
pass that
figures
up?
at cons are crazy.
What's that?
Some of those loose figures at like Comic Cons.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
my god, dude, they're like freaking outrageous with the price.
like this guy. This was like one of mine, like original when I was a kid, like the Royal Guard. It's just like with the cloth and stuff.
Yeah.
It's so freaking sick. They're so awesome. Yeah, and all the, like the sand people, Snaggletooth.
Creative says that's why I'm into Xanthic so much, because I was obsessed with the stormtroopers.
Right?
Probably has something to do with it.
That hell yeah, I bet it does too.
Let me shut this door real quick. All right, now hopefully this doesn't throw out a whole bunch of feedback, and if it does, let me know. Because it was throwing a whole bunch of feedback when I was trying to do this earlier.
A little bit. What if
oh wait, here we go. Wait, no. Ooh.
What if one of you guys turns the mic off?
All right, how's that? Can you hear me?
Oh shit! Oh, there's two of you. I thought it was. I thought someone else was hopping on. Oh man, I am dumb.
All right, so you can hear me?
Yeah, there's a little feedback, but I don't think much.
All right, let me try this one. Actually,
why is there two of you?
Because I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay.
All right, let me. Sorry. All right, I'm gonna try to do this here.
That's sick. Hell yeah. Now, what size figures are they?
Those are the 3.75s.
Oh, okay. I couldn't tell.
And then this isn't Star Wars, but Leonardo, Super Shredder, and April O'Neil's autograph.
Man, oh man.
And then it's a little dark in this corner.
It's supposed to be dark side. It's easier for me to look on the laptop.
Or did you say it might be easier?
No, I was saying I'm looking on my laptop.
Oh.
Dude, that Darth Maul picture is ridiculous.
Dude, that was Herified Art is the guy that makes them.
Oh man.
And that's a Sideshow Death Watch figure.
There it is. There it is. Oh, that's not the one you just got.
No. That's not the one I just got.
Yeah. I'm like looking on both. I'm like getting a preview, cheating, looking at my phone and looking at the laptop. Damn.
It's really hard to figure out which way I need to tilt this.
Padme.
And then this is autographed by Daniel Logan, which is young Boba Fett.
Sick.
That's Jeremy Bullock's autograph and Daniel Logan's.
That's
There's
really
that
cool.
last picture you like by autographed by Alan Harris.
Yeah, he passed away. You said, right?
Yeah.
Dude, Bosk is very underrated.
Oh, dude, I love Bosk. And then the Boba Fett corner. I don't know if you can see it really. That's autographed. That's autographed. That's autographed. This thing's hold on, let me try to do something quick.
That room, man, dude.
There, maybe that'll help.
I love it.
But this figure here, this is like, first of all, it's autographed. I don't know.
Yeah, you can see it.
Okay. But it's a vintage collection, and it's got the chrome border to it.
Yeah.
If you go on eBay, you might find 4 of them, and they're about $300-400.
Unsigned.
Unsigned.
Yeah.
So you figure signed, and basically, whatever I want is based on what it would be worth, essentially.
Hell yeah.
And then another that was actually my first autograph from Jeremy Bullock. This one here.
How many autographs from him do you have?
What's that?
How many autographs of him do you have, or from him?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
You really had to count again? You didn't memorize it?
And then my dark saber. And the battery's dead. And then this is my pride and joy here.
Yeah, that's
I painted
awesome.
this one up.
You said you painted that?
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Dude, like, if you run your finger across like all the damage, your finger will catch on it.
Oh wow.
Because I did like a layered paint job on it.
That's sick.
And it's like essentially movie accurate. I mean,
that's awesome. Dude, I want to get a tattoo of his, like pretty much like his, like the front of that helmet with a visor with Han Solo and carbonite in the reflection.
Dude, that would be sick.
Yeah, like that's on my list, and the Emperor as well.
And there's a new figure I got.
That's fucking awesome.
There's those stupid knee darts.
So my kids got me the Lego bust.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, for Christmas. That and Vader. Yep.
There's Mando with Baby Yoda.
That's cool, man. You like Boba Fett a little bit.
Yeah. See, that's autographed. There's that 12-inch collector series Power of the Force autographed.
Jesus.
This is the stand that Boba Fett broke. You see on how this guy has the pipe on it.
Yeah.
He broke this pipe off when he dropped.
Oh my god. But it's kind of cool though that he's the one who broke it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's freaking it's a funny story. And it even lights up.
That is awesome.
And I painted this. Fiber First helmet.
Yeah, I love Star Wars. Oh my god, the Stormtroopers are sick.
And then this is an Anvos replica off of a New Hope Stormtrooper.
Oh wow.
And then more sideshow stuff. There's a boss. There's one of my original stormtroopers. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
Original Bosk.
Original Bosk.
And then up there's the original Fett.
Yep.
And some more there. And then in front of my little TV stuff. Original Empire Strikes Back glass.
Hell yeah, brother. I think I got that one right up here. I have the other ones in my kitchen.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I get like there's an antique place that has cups and glasses and freaking lunch boxes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
See, I got
one
more
the other
glass,
ones,
but
like,
that one's in the closet.
Yeah, I got that one right up here.
I apologize for the neighbor's dog barking.
Put a hit on him.
And carbon freezing chamber.
Yep, I got that up there.
Oh, you got that too?
Yeah.
Black Series Darth Vader helmet.
My God.
And then Black Series Hyper Real Vader in there in the back. And then a sideshow Vader. Empire Strikes Back. That's autographed by Vader. There's my original Vader. Palpatine's lightsaber.
Oh, man.
That there's autographed by the new Darth Vader, Spencer Wielding.
Okay.
Little Return of the Jedi anniversary. Darth Maul.
Hell yeah.
Autographed by Ray Park.
Do you have any of those Galaxy cards?
No, I don't.
Dude, they were sick. I could kick myself. I had like a 1-of-1 Darth Maul sketch card that I sold. Like, I don't know why I did that.
I don't know if any of this is really showing up because it's kind of a dark spot of the room. Patrol Dewback and Sand Trooper. Another sideshow Sand Trooper. Down there's an original Dewback.
Hell yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, you got to come down to Collector's Corner.
Actually, you know what? That wouldn't be that far of a drive. Probably.
No, it would not be. It's pretty cool. Even like up in Havre de Grace, they have a lot of like antique shops and stuff, and there's some good Star Wars stuff, man.
Yeah, shoot,
it's legit.
One of these days we should do that. That'd be awesome.
Hell yeah! Look at that.
That's autographed by Spencer Wielding. That's autographed by the original Darth Vader, David Prowse. And then there again, Ray Park, Spencer Wielding.
Oh, man. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, Emperor's autograph. Ian McDiarmid.
Dude, that lightsaber came in really cool on here.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch the replay after that we're done.
It's really cool.
And there's Wedge's autograph.
Oh man.
Puppeteer for Yoda and Jabba. Unis, I forget how to say his last name, but the new Chewie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Mine's over there. Yeah, they're cool. Hell yeah.
This is really hard to figure out which way to turn it.
Yeah, yeah, it's great. It's
And then the non-Star Wars stuff, but still cool. Original Chekhov, Captain Kirk, and Mr. Sulu, the Gorn, Val Kilmer. I can't remember his name. He played in Platoon. Trying to blank. Anyway, the Russian from Rock.
Tom Berenger.
Yeah, Tom Berenger. Thank you. I saw Tom and I couldn't make out the last part of it. Apollo Creed's autograph. RoboCop.
That's crazy, man.
Really nerdy, the Green Power Ranger.
Oh my god.
The guy that played Malfoy's dad from Harry Potter.
Dude, I've never seen Harry Potter.
What?
Yeah, I don't do it. I'm loyal to Star Wars.
T-1000. Ernie Hudson from Ghostbusters. And then the horror stuff. A couple of the guys that played Jason, Freddy Krueger.
What's Freddy Krueger's character? The actor's name.
What's that?
What's the character? The actor's name? Is it
Robert Englund for Freddy?
Yeah, England. I'm like London. No, it's England.
Yeah, Robert Englund. Kane Hodder was one of the Jasons. I forget who the other Jason was that I got. Nick Castle was the original Michael Myers. And then she was in a Halloween 4, I think. And then in like Halloween 5, she became like quote unquote Michael Myers.
Hey, DTMG. He's like, what the fuck? Is this the Big Bang Theory? Exactly what it is. Get some. You should get some female clown pies, for some of that Star Wars stuff there.
Yeah. All right, let me figure out this here once. There we go.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Well, now that I missed so much in the chat here. What's up, Rob? What's up, John? What's up, Danny? Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Danny's like, well, not coming on his live now. Danny's actually going to be coming on. I forget the date that we picked, but I think it's July. I think it's either June or I think it's in June, actually. It's coming up. We got Danny coming on.
I met Danny out at Battlefield. He probably doesn't even know it's me. I was at Cold Blooded with Mark Cole. He's deaf, so I'm friends with him. And, I was helping him out, and Danny came over. He was talking because Mark has a lot of clown pied stuff, and Danny was saying how he has like 3 like pretty big ready breeder females. I think it was 3 of them. I'm like, damn, I can't wait to make just one of a clown pied. He has freaking breeder females, like 3,000 gram breeder females. It's kind of nuts. Yeah, you could get some some sick stuff.
I think Chris from BNS Reptilia actually introduced me to Danny at the last Battlefield show. I was there hanging out with Phil at his stand.
Nice.
And Danny came over, and I think it was Chris that introduced us. Because then Nathan from Infinite Possible Pythons showed up a little bit later, and Chris introduced me to him as well, which he's actually the guy that's been doing a lot of, like, he's going to be making my shirts now. He's at the
who is?
Nathan from Infinite Possible Pythons. Gotcha. He was there at the breakfast.
Nice.
Sitting 2 people, not the guy that's beside you, but the next guy up.
On my left? Yeah.
On your right. I was on your left.
I know, but like 2 up from my left or 2 down from my right? because you were next to me on my left.
Yeah, so you'd go 2 down on your right.
Okay, gotcha. I don't know if he was sitting next to you, like, yeah.
Bridget, are we done with Star Trek yet?
Oh my god, dude, she busts balls, man. It's she's like a dude. She's always busting my chops.
That means she likes you.
That's my girl. That's my avocado. And I'm toast. His wife. Oh, okay, yeah. All right, I know who you're talking about. Phil said, yeah, his wife came as well. Yes.
Yeah, but
yes.
he's doing my shirts. He made me my front license plates for my truck.
Yeah, that was awesome.
He made the back logo as well, but after driving with it for like two different trips, I never realized how much I look out my back window, and having this big solid logo that I can't see through was just bothering the hell out of me. Yeah. So I sent him a message. I was like, dude, do you like, because he like this is like another company of his.
Oh wow.
I was like, do you guys do the like those decals you can actually see through?
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, we do those. I was like, all right, well, can I get one of those done instead? So that way my OCD doesn't like drive me nuts. So he's working on that design. And while I'm thinking about the shirts, if anybody wants to purchase a shirt, they're like $20 plus shipping. I have a thing in the community, like a little post in the community page on my channel. Go there, let a comment with your size and how many you want, which I'd assume probably just would be one for anybody. But let me know, because I'm probably going to be putting an order in this weekend for the shirts so I can get those going. I already have a couple people that do want some. So I just want to know how many I should order, so that way I don't order not enough, but not too many.
Yeah. Smart.
And Phil says he's wearing his right now. Awesome, Phil.
How do you know what, like, maybe it's just late on mine. I don't even see that.
It might be a little late on yours, possibly.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
It's just a slight delay then.
Yeah, that was weird. It kind of just popped up when you said that.
Yeah, I think it might be since I'm like up here in the man cave is where like my router is actually.
Yeah.
So it's probably a lot better signal than what it is from down in the snake room, because down there, like, I don't know, I have to turn like everything Wi-Fi off.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I turned the Wi-Fi off to my phone just that way. I don't run any chances of any extra interference. Try to get as much bandwidth down there as possible.
So
Danny says, you guys
about Oaks and Gettysburg.
I'm not going to be, I won't have a stand at either or, but I'll probably be hanging out with Phil again down at Gettysburg. Probably go down there, just hang out, because I had a blast doing that. Plus, I still need to pick up a male carpet yet. Like, my goal for this year was like one male carpet and one female ball python. So far, I've picked up the super enchy, high intensity orange dream female. I've picked up a pied female and a pied male. So I just need to go full circle and get the carpet here yet.
Hell yeah, you do. So bring a chair. Yeah, I don't know what happened last time.
That popped up faster for you than it did for me.
I refreshed because I was like, because it still said on mine like 12 minutes. Like it said like 12 watching, and then started streaming 12 minutes ago. I was like, what's that all about? Oh, they're back-to-back weekends. I've never been to the Oaks Reptile Show, but they have like a NASCAR, like car show up there that my son and I went to because he's really into NASCAR. Oh, that's what I was going to say. You were talking about stickers and stuff, and then you were talking about your car. Yeah. So this weekend, my son and I went to Dover for the NASCAR race.
Yeah.
So we're going to our seats, and we try to, and there's like a part where it goes down, and it goes back up. But like that down part is like where they bring stuff out onto the track, from like underneath and everything. So there was someone standing there saying like, "Oh no, like you need passes to get through." We're like, we're just going to our seats up here. You know what I mean? Like we can just go right there and go right to our seats. And they's like, "No, you have to go around." I'm like, all right, we go around. So we get over there. My son's like, he's 18. He's like, "There's no one even checking on this side." Like, what? I'm like, really? It's like, should we go down? Like, should we try to get onto the track? I'm like, let's go, man. Like, worst they can do is like say you can't be. They're not gonna like escort you out of the. It's not gonna happen. So like, all right. So we get down there, and the next thing you know, like these mascot type things, like are coming out for whatever thing they're gonna do before the race. We just kind of just hung out with them. We just walked right onto the track. We were in the pits. He met Joey Logano, Cole Custer, and stuff. But they have like their pit like box stuff. And I'm like, damn, I should bring like stickers and stick them on their stuff. I should do it. I might do it like next time. I might just take a couple, just like as I go by, just pat it and put my sticker on there. Who knows? Why not?
Yeah.
Who's that? How you say it? Socios?
I have no idea. I'll follow your lead on that one. What's up, Socio Serpents? I'm really bad at pronouncing things. Once they get a little complicated and tongue twisting.
Yeah, where's Danny from? Do you know? He said an hour away from Oaks.
I'm pretty sure.
Is it Dirty Jersey?
No. He's still in PA.
Is he?
Yeah, I just don't know exactly where. At least I'm pretty sure he's still PA. I could be wrong. Ottsville. See, I don't know where Ottsville is, but
I know where Pottsville is. I don't know where Ottsville is, though. Yeah, they don't know.
I remember when Danny's coming on the live. Danny's coming on the weekend before Battlefield show.
No, that's perfect.
So I was gonna say it's like perfect time. Like it's right after the Oaks show, but it's perfect. I don't want to say advertising to an extent, but like perfect timing for the 650 people that are sub to me to see Danny and get to know him before the show.
Hell yeah. New Hope. Where's New? That's crazy. Look at that. 20 minutes north of New Hope. That's perfect for this episode.
It's the perfect for today.
Jeez.
Actually, all right. Speaking of A New Hope, remember when Obi-Wan saying about the Sandcrawler being shot and that only stormtroopers are so precise with their shooting? What the hell happened after that statement? Why the hell couldn't a stormtrooper hit the broadside of a barn door?
I know. It's funny hearing that. It's like, oh man, only stormtroopers could be so accurate. Like,
yeah. Like, I never saw a stormtrooper hit anything.
Yeah. They're missing people just walking by and stuff. Like, and they don't see people like Obi-Wan like walk right behind them.
Well, yeah. I mean, all right. In their defense, when I had my actual stormtrooper helmet on once, you can't see anything. Like it is the worst designed helmet for battle ever.
That's why they're just probably shooting.
It's I don't know why anybody would have designed something so like ineffective, but hey, whatever.
I know, right? Shit, what else? What else was I gonna say? I forgot what else I was gonna say. Damn it! You talk about those stickers, and like I thought of like 3 things I was gonna say, but now I forget them. It's all good. It's all good.
It'll come back. It'll come back to you here.
Yeah, 2 minutes after we get off here. That's when it'll probably come to me. Where's this? Yeah, it's crazy at that yard sale. I grabbed all this Star Wars stuff, and it's like, what is it? Like a calendar I got. Like it's really cool stuff. And then, dude, I got this one thing. They had like these things here, like Princess Leia supports the ERA.
Oh,
like, oh yeah.
What?
Yeah. Like all the stuff was in there, but this one is really cool. I think it's pretty neat. and I really didn't know what it was. And I opened it up. I'm like, wow, this is pretty freaking cool. Like, I got to be careful with it. It's a big ass poster. It's really neat. I don't want to rip it. I still got to find my Yoda Reed poster.
Oh, you were telling me, yeah.
This is pretty cool, man. Like, it's all about like Princess Leia. This is like right after she passed away too. It was nuts when I got this.
That's actually probably worth some bucks then.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. And it's like the poster paper itself is like, you can, I don't know. It almost feels like $1, like it almost feels like currency, like money.
You know wow.
Yeah. It's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. Yeah, there's like stuff written on it too, like on the back. Oh, that's pretty neat. I gotta hit up the yard sales more, man.
See, if I would think about doing yard sale stuff, but like around here, there's too many collectors. Like you can't even get like, maybe I don't know what it's like there in Maryland, but if you go to like a Walmart here, like you can't find it. Like the shelves are bare. Like there's nothing on the shelves.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Jeremy B?
All right, Jeremy. Yeah, look at that. That's crazy.
Now, since we have Jeremy in here, I have a question for Jeremy. And Chad, I want you to kind of help me work through this one here. All right. Somehow I'm Jeremy 1, Jeremy Bald is 2, and Jeremy from Snakes for the Memories is Jeremy 3. But don't you think it should go by like who's been in the hobby longer and is older and wiser? So Jeremy Bald should be 1, I should be 2, and Jeremy from Snakes for the Memories should be 3 still.
Probably.
Like, I mean, I thought of, for whatever reason, during my hour of sitting around waiting for my coworker to show up so I could actually, have my machine there to operate, I was sitting there thinking, it's like, why is this the way it is? Like, who came up with this? This numbering.
In Billy's Patreon stuff, there's Chad from
Hyperspace.
What's his name? It's
Chad from Hyperspace.
Yeah, Hyperspace. You said
Hyperspace something.
So, because I was like the first Chad in there, and he came in, and so we're like, he was calling me senior, and I was, we were calling him junior. He's actually like 54 or something like that.
So it should be flip-flopped on that one too.
So Danny asked about any Spawn McFarlane stuff.
I don't have any Spawn stuff. I actually used to like Spawn. I actually remember when Spawn came out on video. That was actually a pretty cool movie.
I have a funny story about
just call me Bald.
Yeah. Dude, those McFarlane figures are cool.
Dude, I love like the Predator figures that they come out with from the McFarlane stuff. Like,
see, I never got into any of the stuff. Like, I would always do the sports stuff.
Oh, okay.
Because they were I'm like, it looks just like the dude. Like, it's insane. When I first saw them, I guess it was at a Toys R Us down like in Towson. And I'm going around and I'm like, oh, look at this Eddie George. It doesn't even have a helmet on. How dumb is that? Right?
Yeah.
He didn't have his helmet. I'm like, I'm not buying that. That's a piece of crap. It's missing his helmet. Well,
should have bought it.
Yeah, that was one of the freaking like exclusive ones. I forget what they called them. Yeah, that's all I missed. It was like a $200 figure I could have got for $750.
Oh,
yeah, so stupid. And me and my buddy that I teach with, I kind of got him into the McFarlane stuff, and I mean, this is when my kids were young. We'd be at Toys R Us all the time, and I'd always be checking out that section. And if I knew something, like if I would see something, I'm like, I can't buy it, like whatever. I would like text him, and he'd be like, "Are you serious? How many do they have?" I'm like, "They only have one." I said, "I'll hide it like in the baby section, like underneath like the diapers." We would hide stuff for each other in Toys R Us, like like two little freaking kids.
Well, no, you saying that though, that brings back like when I would be looking for like certain figures or whatever. people would always ask me, like, why are you looking like all over the place in that weird spots? I was like, because people hide shit.
They do.
And that's what I'm looking for is the stuff that they hid. Like,
hell yeah.
One time I found, like, I didn't get it, but I was looking around for in between stuff and behind stuff on the shelves, and I found an original, like, from like, this wasn't that long ago either. Like, my wife is actually poking fun of me at this, but I found an original pack of Pokemon cards. Yeah. So
And you didn't get them?
well, I didn't really think about it because I just kind of, it's like, oh shoot, like this is really old. It just plopped it down.
Damn.
But now then Billy started perking my ears up with the Pokemon stuff since he's so big into Pokemon, and it's like, shoot, what if that pack had something really good?
I know, man. Like, you don't know. I'm sure just the pack itself unopened.
Probably, yeah, that probably
shit ton of money
something too. See, now you're making me feel stupid for not doing it, for not going. They probably would have gave it to me for free.
It was stupid thing too.
It was what Bald was saying. That would be. I wish I were like. I don't remember opening up an original Millennium Falcon. Actually, I never had a Millennium Falcon. I did get. It was the AT-AT Walker.
Oh man, you had that? You didn't have the Falcon?
Well, see, this was like when, like, the Power of the Force stuff, like in the mid 90s is when I got the AT-AT.
Gotcha.
But no, like, I was always obsessed with, like I said, the bad guys, the Imperials and stuff, and really didn't do a whole lot with the good guys. The good guys just weren't as cool as the bad guys.
Yeah.
Even though the good guys won by some really stupid string of luck.
Yeah, I
don't know how else to describe it.
I got a Falcon here.
Danny. Oh, sweet.
You gotta love this.
Oh, the table.
You gotta love. So my buddy has he gave that to me. Like, oh wow. Yeah, he's like, hey dude, my parents are going through their stuff. We have this, and he's like, Mike, I don't like Star Wars much anymore, blah blah blah. And he's like, my kids don't like it, like they don't want it. He's like, I know you love it, so I'm like, dude, don't fucking give that to me. He's like, no, you need to take it. Like, and he left it like on my car after work one day. Oh yeah, you got to take it then.
So yeah, at that point, yeah, you had to take it in the X-Wing fighter.
So this is not Star Wars related, but you know what these are here? Little brass rings.
Or they do a shower curtain?
No, they're brass rings. You ever go to Knoebels?
No.
Oh man, you got to go to Knoebels, man. Knoebels is up in Elysburg, Pennsylvania. Admission-free amusement park, like vintage everything. It's
so you've got to buy like tickets or something, right, for the
ride. Yeah, you can get your hand stamped, or if you just want to go like buy, like if you take the kids and they want to just ride like the kiddie rides, you can just buy a book of tickets for like $20.
Oh, okay.
And then, but you can still keep the tickets after too. I mean, it's not like, and if you don't want to, like, you can just eat and you don't have to pay to be in there. It's amazing. But they have what's that, merry-go-round? And
oh yeah.
So then you reach out and like, where is it? You reach out and like you try to pluck these brass rings, and then afterwards you throw them back in this one spot. Well, I didn't throw them back. I needed some. But yeah, the Falcon, baby.
Jeremy says he remembers having to mail something out to get the Emperor. Not sure what the original goes for nowadays, but remember waiting several weeks for that.
What was it?
The Emperor.
Oh, you had to mail the freaking proofs of purchases, man.
So I know they had a mail away thing for as the rocket firing Boba Fett.
Yeah.
And that thing's basically untouchable as far as price. Like those are like, really, really expensive for an original.
Dude, do you have this? Do you have those? Do you have these? The pop pins?
No, I don't have the pop pins. I actually only have two things that are pops.
Dude, you gotta
One's
get these pop pins are legit, man. They're super cool. Like, cause they have like weight to them. You know what I mean? Like they're like metal and like glassy type stuff. I mean, that's what like they're super cool. They have good weight to them. They're awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, you gotta check them out. You ever get into the patches and stuff?
No, I didn't.
Oh man.
See, this is deep because like I have one set of stuff and you've got a whole bunch of different.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, right?
Let me put you on the big screen here. If I can. There we go.
Oh yeah. Like so there's a guy on Instagram that because remember these were the stickers on the vintage figures.
Yeah.
And they're a guy, what is it, Padawan Bear or something on Instagram. He makes these, and so it's pretty sick. They're really cool.
Now that's funny. I like that one though because the picture that they have there on that patch and for that sticker isn't Forlom. That's actually Zuckus on the picture.
Oh yeah, because they're switched.
They had the name flip flopped.
Yeah. Yes, yeah. Even this too. How because they would that's how they came out with this.
Yeah, the Revenge of the
Jedi.
Which I actually think that would have been a neat. I kind of like that title better than Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, but remember the Jedis though, they don't, you know.
Yeah,
they don't get
revenge. They're peaceful even though they're
kill
peaceful
people.
even though they're not peaceful.
I don't know if you can see.
Oh, there's the Fett.
Pretty sick stuff. Yeah, I like all this like weird stuff.
You have any of like the Pez stuff?
I have some Pez stuff, but not a lot. Like I have it in boxes here. Like some older Pez stuff. Yeah, but I like that stuff. I'll even grab some of that stuff sometimes too. Like if even at like a little grocery store, I don't know. I'll be like, that one's pretty cool. I'll just grab that. Like I don't know.
Jeremy says the removable rocket was a safety hazard.
Yeah,
probably technically was by today's standards. I remember, I guess it would have been like mid 90s. They had like Taco Bell, like when they were re-releasing like the original stuff as like the special edition. Like Taco Bell was doing like their own thing with Star Wars. And like you basically got a Happy Meal type of box like you would from McDonald's. Only had like different Star Wars things you could pop out of the box, and you would I think you could get special cups from there. You could get a certain special set of cups from there. Wait, no. You got toys and the special boxes from Taco Bell. Pizza Hut, you got special cups with like figure toppers.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I used to have all of those, and when I was later on in my teenage years, I went and sold like everything I had, and now I kick myself in the butt, dude. I had like everything that came out at that time from and I feel like an idiot now. I had all the 12-inch figures, all the 3.75-inch figures, like everything I had, even the good guys. I collected at that time everything, and none of it anymore.
It's crazy because I think there's not many figures I don't have. Here, hold on. There's not many figures I don't have. Oh man, my eyes are terrible. Yeah, like other than like out of the final, I think it's the final 16. I think it is. Like the other ones though, like I pretty much have. I think I have like every figure.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like loose.
Yeah,
but still got every figure and like multiples of a lot.
Do you have Yak Face?
No, so he was one of the last whatever it was. Was it last 18? I thought it was last 18.
I say because Yak Face, like on the card, is like the most expensive Star Wars figure you'll
Oh
find.
yeah. I got, who do I have? I think I have the Lando loose, like of the last 16. I have a Luke in the poncho.
Oh, okay.
Loose, yeah. Yeah.
Um,
And
we
there's
were
two
at
other Ewoks and stuff too that I don't. Do I have or don't have? I can't remember. Yeah, but I was, because Dallas Vintage Toys would have them, and you could go buy them and stuff.
Oh, okay. I remember at one flea market, we found like it was a loose Lando, and at that time, like my mom, my brother, and I, like we just pick up any figures we really saw,
Yeah.
and this guy that was selling it was convinced. Like we're like, oh look, it's a Lando guy, like a Lando, and the guy's like, oh no 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 no, that's not Lando. We're like, well, what do you mean that's not Lando? He goes, no no no, that's Sammy Davis Jr. We're like, no, that's Lando Calrissian. He goes, no 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 no, this is Sammy Davis Jr. Guy was convinced this figure was of Sammy Davis Jr. It's just like, okay.
All right, give him 50 cents for him then.
It was just hilarious. So people don't know what they got sometimes.
Yeah, they don't. Well, that's why I like that yard sale I went to. It was a buddy of the guy passed away, so it was his buddy, kind of like selling his stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, I paid like for all that, like the stuff I was showing you, but there's a ton more. It was like $20.
Oh wow.
He's like what, 15, $20? I'm like, I'll give you 20 because there's some really cool stuff in there.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
not going to try to tip you too much.
Yeah, I'm grabbing that because I feel like a dick. I mean, I'm not going to take advantage. Like, even like $5. I think it's weird to take advantage of someone who doesn't know stuff. So.
It was fine. The one episode Adam from Proper Royals did, he was at Jeremy Bald's facility, and Adam like panned across Jeremy's desk, and out of everything, like out of the whole facility, Jeremy had like a couple Star Wars pop figures sitting on his desk, or yeah, I think they were pops. It's either pops or they were the Lego helmets. It was something Star Wars was on Jeremy's desk, and it popped out at me, and like I couldn't help myself. I had to comment about the
yeah, of course,
about the Star Wars stuff on the desk.
Of course, man. Isn't it weird how like you can pick that stuff out like anywhere?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you can be. I don't know. It is. It's nuts. Like I'll be at the grocery store, like you're just walking, like, oh my god, hey, there's Pez dispensers there. It's there's 50 million Pez dispensers, but then you see the Star Wars one.
It just stands.
Yeah, man, it does. It does.
Yeah. It was funny. My wife had a Hadley all dressed up for today. She had a Darth Vader shirt on and like little black bows and with her hair done up in pigtails. She was all done up and cute.
Uh-oh. Tonight, baby. What are people saying in the chat?
Well, I was waiting for Jeremy to correct me on what he has sitting on his desk, if they were pops or what, but he didn't. Maybe he hopped out or something.
Yeah.
But
I'm not sure
if anybody in the chat has any specific topics they want to talk about, Star Wars, snakes, whatever, throw it down in there. This was kind of just a sit back, hang out, and unplanned, by all means, live. Like, just
so you say you name your Star Wars stuff. You name your snakes after Star Wars stuff, right? Though
some of them, yeah. I have my Orange Dream Exantic is Padme. My Exantic girl is Leia. My Leopard Lesser Spot Nose male is Luke. My Puma male is Han. And that's all I have right now, Star Wars wise. Now I am waiting to do, because I wanted to have either a Lord Vader or Darth Vader, however you want to look at it. But that is solely meant for, I want to make a Super Cinnamon Desert Ghost.
Hell yeah.
Hence my Desert Ghost clutch that I did this past season with I had that pewter leopard het desert ghost, and then I have a cinnamon het desert ghost. So once the cinny female's up to size, we're gonna go for the gold on that. Hope the only thing that scares me is the duck billing or the shark. Yeah, the duck bill, like the deformity thing. That's the only thing that makes me uneasy about it because I don't like doing things where that risk is.
I know. Yeah, where you're hoping
But,
of the odds, like not like you're wishing for things not to happen. Not a good way to go about it. You know what I mean? But I think, I think it's worth it though. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
I think
there's
the
a
risk
lot
reward
of them that don't experience anything, and then you
Yeah.
get the few that do. I mean, it's
Now, is that where they say you should incubate a lower temperature?
I don't know. I'll have to look more into that.
Because I know who
Creative made a good. So I collect the bad guys, but name your snakes after the good guys.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
I never thought of that either until now. Good point, creative. Good point. Touche. Touche.
Touche, mofo. Oh man, my belly. Shit, what was I just gonna say too? Man, I get like it's crazy, man. My memory is like shot.
Well, you figure probably, normally like last time it was on the weekend, you've had a
That's right. Yeah, today's Wednesday.
long day at work. So I know my brain's half fried. I mean,
Dude.
But we were talking about the Desert Ghost Super Cinnamon stuff.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. I forget who. Oh, I think it was Antoine. I saw High Desert. He had incubated at like lower temperatures just to see like what would happen, and he incubated like at 86.5 or something like that, and it took like I think he cut on day 60, and they didn't come out of the eggs like crawl out until like day 66.
Oh, okay.
So, but I mean,
they
I
were
gotta know what data he has or whatever like that. But I don't know if they're bigger, small. Who knows?
Oh, okay. See, but then here's the thing though. Does that really affect it, or like?
I know. Like some people say that like with like this like super skinny stuff and like where if sometimes they think it's the higher temperatures could affect it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I have a student of mine in here. So role play justice. So there's a student who this is like the COVID year, big into Star Wars as well. We'd always talk Jedi stuff and like we had like lightsabers in class and whatnot. So he kept telling me for May the 4th because my birthday is on Sunday too, so it's like right around it. And he's like,
"Well, happy early birthday!"
Well, thank you, bud. Thank you. And it's on Mother's Day this year too, so it's like perfect. Yeah.
See, all right, now that's funny because my daughter was born on Mother's Day 2 years ago.
Oh wow!
Her birthday's the 10th.
What's her birthday?
May 10th.
May 10th.
Yep.
That's right. Yeah, that's my buddy's. Oh yeah, Black Pastel too. So my man, the role play Justice, he was like, he kept coming in the room. He's like, "Hey, I got something for you for May 4th. Surprise!" He kept building up. Then today, it's about 20 pages of a story, Star Wars story about me, like using like all this stuff. I haven't read it yet. It's a lot of words, but I have it. Yeah, I have it in my briefcase type thing, my bag that I go in and out from work. So I got to keep it here and read it.
That's freaking awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah, kid's so freaking such a nice kid, like too nice. But yeah, I'm pumped to see what's in right. As I was skimming it, I saw some Chewbacca like in there. So yeah, I want to read that. I'm pretty excited about that. That's cool. He came in here. I told him about it, and he came in. It's really cool.
Darth Richie is dangerous Sith guy.
Heck yeah.
We've got Steven and Courtney from Leviathan Snakes hopping in. We've got Paul from New Forest Morse hopping in. Thank you, Paul. It's good to see you, man. I miss Paul's lives. He was doing lives on Saturdays, but I guess he's got he's got hip surgery coming up, and I guess his hips really been bothering him, and
Oh man,
he's kind of been basically in a lot of pain here lately. So
see what you
hopefully
said.
Paul, what's that?
Use the power of the Force to feed the parents. Heck yeah, man. My laptop just I can't see comments.
I'll try to keep up with posting them up there. It was when I did a live with Paul on his channel, and at the end of it, we actually had like a lightsaber battle virtually.
Oh
It was really nerdy, but it was like completely epic. I loved it.
Perfect.
Paul says the Force woke him up tonight because he's over in the UK, so it's probably
wow.
Yeah, it's early over there.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I don't know what I think if I remember correctly, I think it's like 5 hours difference.
Yeah, so it's
Something
like
like that. So I mean, it's middle of the night for him.
Yeah.
I always enjoy seeing him though. Paul's a great guy, really great dude.
Oh, you know what? I haven't seen in a while. Rich from oh my gosh, he's over in the UK. This is terrible because he's a big Star Wars fan too. Oh my gosh, dude, I don't know what it's like the brain fog, man. It's like real. I tell you.
2:22 a.m. Oh my goodness, Paul.
My word. So what is it? Yeah, 5 hours.
Rich from. Does he have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, it's oh my gosh, I keep. I'm like right there, and I can't remember. BP is it? No,
Predator BP.
Predator BP. Yes,
because now he's like, he changed his name though. I think it's like Constrictor Kai now or something.
Oh, it is.
I think I could swear he changed it. I might be wrong,
but
I remember him throwing that out there. He had like even a shirt that said like Constrictor Kai on it.
Oh.
Yes, I don't know if it was a full like change or what.
Oh man. All right. I gotta check that out then.
Actually, I don't think I've seen him post anything. Maybe because something happened weird with my YouTube because I've been subscribed to Paul's channel for a long time. And one day, like I was wondering, like, why have I not seen any videos from Paul lately? So I like had to search him up, and here somehow like I was unsubscribed from him. I'm like, what the heck's this crap? It's like
stuff like that happens too. Because I'll go into my subscription thing, like where you can, and it just all those videos come up of, and I'm like, I'm like, how come I'm not getting this one? And I'll go in, and I'm on the same device. I can see maybe it's a different device. You're not signed in or something like that. But I'm like signed in as like Richie's Recessives, and it's not like it'll say like it will say subscribed because I don't know how I unsubscribed. No idea.
Like I don't know. It's like a lot of times my daughter will be playing on me while I'm, she'll be supposed to be watching one of her kid shows, and I'll be screwing around on my phone, and she'll turn around and be cute and start taking my phone, and so I don't know if somehow she pushed a button or
I think
what happened.
I don't know what happens. I don't know, like some algorithm or some shit.
Yeah, because I noticed, I was like, well, I hit the sub button again, so it's just I felt like a complete jackass just because
I know you feel bad.
Right? I know Paul's gonna see Warfels Morphs just subscribe to your channel. It's just like like thinking, well, he was before.
Yeah, it sucks. Hey, I'm looking at these carded figures I got, and like Dengar, man, how underrated of a figure is Dengar?
Dude, like, you don't hear anything from about Dengar at all.
I know. It's super cool. Dude, Montgomery Ward price tags on here. Good old Montgomery Ward. Look at that.
I've never heard of that, but
really?
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, it's like Montgomery Ward was like old school. And this is Empire Strikes Back one too. This is pretty cool. This is a 41 back. Like the backs are just cool, and these old, like where they, like they're showing you what figures and stuff.
Yeah,
look at the AT-AT down there,
dude. I would love to have. I mean, at a lot of these Comic Cons I go to, you can go out and buy. I mean, you can buy the original stuff. You just gotta have the cash to do it.
Yeah.
That's the only problem.
Telling you, man, come down to Collector's Corner, dude. And at any time, they might have like some insane shit. Like they had a carded Chewie, original Star Wars one too. It wasn't like it was like one of the first 12. It was like $900. I was so tempted to be like, snag that up and
That's where I could get myself into trouble at a place like that because I'm assuming that they take like credit cards.
Oh yeah.
So
This stores like they have everything too. It's not just Star Wars. Like they have like it is super cool. It's like overload.
Oh,
So,
okay.
like it's nuts. And they have like a little like lock cabinet with like a lot of the vintage stuff that's that they have. But someone can come in there and snag them all up, and they might not. Like, you can go down there, and they might not even have anything anymore.
Yeah,
Like Star Wars, and then people bring their stuff to them, and they sell it. Sell it to them, and they resell it. And what they do cool too is like if it's there for over a month, it's discounted automatically.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you can get it for like 60% of what the price tag is on it.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you just gotta wait those suckers out a little bit.
Yeah, because you'll go down there and say like, May 4th, and it'll be like they'll have a price tag from like April 8th, and you're like, do I wait another 4 days or 5 days
and risk it?
Like, yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, you got to make some decisions when you go down there.
So that's one of these days. I should do that. I should come down there, or we can meet up there or something.
And it's like there's lots to do around there too. Like it's not like you just go down there and there's nothing there. Like you can go out to eat and stuff, and it's pretty cool.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, Collector's Corner.
And we'll have to do that because that sounds like that'd be fun.
You should, man. Yeah, and then hit up Havre de Grace. That's probably the thing to do. Depending on how you would come down, you could hit that up and then go to Havre de Grace and hit up just one spot in particular. And again, they might have stuff and they might not, but like it's whatever it is, still pretty freaking cool. And that's a good place to eat up there too.
So probably a better chance of hitting something at those places than going to a store and to get something modern because there's nothing on the shelves 3/4 of the time.
Yeah, I like the vintage stuff. That's what I like, and or like the funky, like weird stuff. I like the pop figures though too.
Yeah,
like the Legos. I get into the Lego stuff. I don't even open them though.
See, my one friend for my birthday, he got me the Boba Fett Lego helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had already had that one put together, and he opens it, he hands this thing to me. I was like, oh sweet. It's like, thanks. I was like, now I can let one in the box. He goes, you mean you already have it? I was like, well, yeah, I have it. It's like, it's my favorite guy. Of course I've got it. I was like, but now I have one that I can let in the box. He goes, well, I can return it and get you something else. I was like, no. It's like, it's staying in the box.
Yeah, you don't understand. It's probably kills you to take it out of the box.
Oh, it does. It does. But like certain things, like my wife is like, if you're getting it, you have to take it out. It's just like, oh, darn.
Listen to her, man.
just like all like my sideshow figures, granted, I mean, for the price that they are and the detail that they are, you have to take them out.
Oh yeah, that'd be kind of silly not to.
Yeah, like those are the only figures that I justify taking out of the box is those.
But so when they come in those boxes, like, do they have like could you put it back in and make it look presentable if you wanted to keep it?
Oh yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, normally they have something like a little plastic baggies over the boots.
Oh wow.
Like different little things covering certain areas, so that way you don't get any rubbing wear, because essentially it lays in a box and then it puts another cover that's vacuum molded to the figure back over on top of it, so there's like zero movement in theory.
Yeah. Wow. It's pretty intense.
May the 4th be with you, role play. Thanks for coming on.
See you, Mr. Stephens. Get some sleep. Get ready for school tomorrow. That's awesome.
Flora says, "What's up with the super chat?"
You don't have a super chat, do you?
No, I think you have to have 1,000 subs for super chats.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah, I'm not special enough. I'm just a little man in a big ocean.
Not yet. You will. You will.
I say eventually, hopefully, yes. Like it seems after dude, after having Billy on, like I gotta jump on subs when you were on. When Billy came on, I think I got like 15 that day.
Yeah.
And then I've gotten like my numbers have been climbing a little bit more steady, like ever since Billy being on.
Yeah.
And right now, last I checked, actually, when I put up right after I put the post up on Instagram about tonight, I looked and I was at 649. So
Shit.
I'm almost at that 650 mark. So I'm
Yeah.
at least over halfway.
What if you can't you just do like take a picture of like your channel, put it on Instagram, and put a link right on there? They could like on maybe you can't. No, I guess you can't on a picture like on your post. You could do it to a story, but I guess you can't.
Yeah.
For a post.
Florida's trying to send me a super chat. Oh, thank you, Florida. I appreciate that, brother. But yeah, I'm not fancy enough yet. I'm not important yet.
You'll get there. You said you're what? You're almost at 650. So like,
yeah, I'm almost at 650, and you figure May actually the end because the end of this month or the end of May is when I would have gotten my first clutch. And that's when my first video came out. So I'm almost at that like 1 year mark.
Yeah.
So I didn't even expect to be at 650 within a year. So I'm happy with that. I mean, I know a bunch of people hit like 1,000 in that year, but I guess I didn't do something right. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, different people push it different ways and things like that, and I don't know.
And I'll admit, like, I'm not like, even when I listen to my own videos, I'm not I'm not like Keys Constrictors where like T's like just bouncing off the walls with all this energy. Like T makes me tired watching him on his lives. Like the man's just got so much energy. Like I don't know. Sometimes it's like I think maybe I need to get a little bit more exciting. But this is just me. I'm just very mellow, laid back, easygoing kind of guy.
You know what I noticed though too? I've noticed like even like Billy's, Justin's, like if you look at like even just like a year ago, they had like longer videos, right?
Yeah.
Like 15-minute plus videos. They're a lot shorter now. They're like 7-8 minute videos.
Yeah.
Like I'm not sure how long your average one is, but like to me that's more appealing to go on like, oh, 7 minutes. Oh, I'm driving here. I can like listen to while like you don't have to watch it. You just listen to it like while you drive and like I don't know. I think it's more appealing that because if it's like a 45-minute video, it's like I'm not gonna watch. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like it's like a movie almost. You know what I mean? Like I have to sit down and watch this thing.
Like I try to keep mine short, but when I'm going through editing, it always ends up like my average is roughly about 10 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad though.
But here's the crazy thing. My best video on the channel is a BOA video where I'm over at my buddy Mike's place. It's like I should have split it into 2 parts.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But I was an idiot and didn't think that far into it. I made it one big video and it's like 43 minutes long.
Oh man.
But the thing's got like 6,000 views. I mean, like it's the highest viewed video on my channel.
Wow.
It has nothing to do with ball pythons. And it's just I don't understand it.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I was watching Miguel's video and it was he went to American ball pythons.
I'm waiting for you to say something there. The bridges come. I saw that. I thought that's got a response from you written all over it.
No, I can last, baby. Oh, I can last.
You can do it all night long.
All night long, baby. Got that control.
Korea says, I just hit 650. Yes, 650.
Hell yeah, man.
Actually, when I hit 700, like, you know that license plate I have on the front of my truck? I actually have one that I'm not going to be using. So that's going to be, when I hit 700, I'm going to do like a random generator thing there.
Like a giveaway?
Yeah, like a random
cool.
giveaway thing, and
that's
give
awesome.
that away with some stickers and whatnot.
Hell yeah, man.
And if by the time, if I have new shirts, I'll probably throw a shirt in with it too.
Good man. Good man. People like free stuff.
Hey, it's like, you know, it's advertising for one. Yeah, it costs me a little bit, but then I look at, you know, all the time people spend listening to me jib jab about whatever. I mean,
yeah, right.
like we've got 9 people sitting here listening to us talk about anything between Star Wars and snakes.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know, right? I'm like, basically, we're FaceTiming right now. like I can't even see the comments. You know what I mean? Because my laptop died.
Oh, that's right. Your laptop died.
It's all good. It's all good. I'm sitting around here with Star Wars between my legs, and I got figures here.
Wait, what was that one? Was that Han and Hoth?
No, Bespin, security guard.
Oh, okay.
Black Bespin.
You know, it just looked like the real quick flash you did of it. It looked like the Hoth Han. I was like, wait, what?
So, hey, here you go. This was your thing from earlier. Look who it is. Oh, man.
Oh, the 4-LOM.
God, see, I can't get which way I got to turn my thing.
There you go. Yeah, see, that was my problem when I was going through with the collection. Like I don't know how to turn it.
Because that's the wrong one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because 4-LOM's he looks like a black C-3PO, basically.
Yeah,
with a bug head.
I have him here. Here he is.
Yeah, here's a fun fact because I don't know, like when I was doing the little room tour. Yeah, that's right. 4-LOM.
Yeah, 4-LOM.
Yeah.
Zuckus.
The person that played Zuckus is actually a woman.
Oh, really?
Yep. Yeah, I got to meet her and the guy that designed IG-88 at one of the cons. Because I have a picture of it's yep. Nice. It's the picture of them on the they're on the Star Destroyer. Vader's they're during the bounty meeting thing.
Dude, that's like one of my favorite scenes as well.
Yes.
Like it's freaking insane. I want to get a picture of that.
So
a picture of that. That would be ridiculous.
So I've got a small one, like an 8x10. It's got Jeremy Bullock's autograph, which was Fett. Guy that designed IG-88 and Zuckus. And originally I wanted to get Bosk and 4-LOM, but obviously the Alan Harris that played Bosk died. So that's one I'll never get on that picture. I still have a chance to get 4-LOM, but good luck. Know, right? All those guys are getting up there in age, and they're kind of starting to drop off.
Get it though, man. Why not? Just reach out. Reach out somehow.
No, that's true. This day and age, I mean, I guess it'd be one of those things that, hey, if I send this to you, can you sign this?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure they're like, old, those old guys, like, they probably, they're not getting much, I mean, like, attention with that stuff. So,
yeah,
they appreciate it.
Creative says about put up one of the Xantic snakes, but I have TSK. There's nothing wrong with TSK Creative. Someone's trying to get me fired up here now. That's one thing I've been trying to figure out is which line is actually better. And there's good and bad of all of them. But I don't know if you saw the video that Sal from House of Gaia put up with his lightning pie that he got.
Yeah.
And that thing by far has got to be the best looking lightning pie I have ever seen.
Huh.
Like the thing was just like it was just nuts. It looked like he had a filter on it.
Oh wow.
It was that freaking nice. And it's just like, is MJ like maybe the best line? So it's just I don't know.
Enhancer DG. You know what I mean? Like what? You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's I guess there's good and bad of all the lines though. I mean,
but the thing with that though, I guess with the Xanthic, that like they're not compatible, right?
no.
Yeah.
Someone was telling me where that they thought that they heard about someone that had a line of Xanthic that wasn't any of the normal lines, but it was compatible with is either SK or VPI was compatible with. But it was supposed to not be, whatever that line was.
Yeah.
And I can't think of who it was that told me that.
Huh. I don't know.
I think Korea is right with that. It's line breeding and just polymorphism. It's one of those, if you take the best out of the black and white and you breed it to another better out of the black and white, chances are you should.
I was talking to Victoria Serpents. That's where I got my leopard clown het pied boy from, which was awesome, by the way. I think it's super leopard. And so she was showing me something that she got from Justin or something. We were talking, like we were texting and stuff, and she was showing me something that she got from Justin, or maybe something that Justin had up, maybe on Morph Market. And I'm like, oh man, isn't that like Orange Dream or something like that? She's like, no. I'm like, are you sure? That's like, and she's like, no, like there's no way. Like, so it's kind of like she kind of explained it where, and I don't know how rare this is, but what's it called when the mom gives off both?
Partho. It was a Partho clutch.
So parthogenesis, and then there's, I guess, is it like argogen or some the male version of that? It's weird.
Oh, Billy was talking about this not that long ago.
And I'm like, well,
is that the androgenesis?
Yeah, andro. Yeah,
Partho, and then I think when the male does something, it's andro.
Yeah, so that's what she's like, maybe it's that, or I'm like, maybe it could be where Justin just has such high quality stuff, like just because maybe one baby looks way better than the others, that he doesn't call it that, like, well, this Orange Dream is just freaking awesome, so this other one, oh, that's just a normal, you know what I mean, like whatever, like there's no Orange Dream in that. I'm like, I would think misidentifying would happen a lot more than parthogenesis and androgenesis.
Oh, you would think, yeah. But then,
and I know, like, they're, and even like how they jump alleles and things like that. Like, I think that would be more prevalent and kind of helping misidentify things. And like even like with Ozzy with this high intensity stuff, like he misidentified that for a long time.
Yeah.
Like he didn't know, and then like he was breeding it to Orange Dreams, and he was getting super Orange Dream, but he didn't know if it was high intensity and things like that. Like, I think that happens more often than we even think about.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
I
know, like when I granted, there's like the one I picked up recently, that super Enchi high intensity Orange Dream. Like I look at her, I mean, and the oranges are just, I mean, it's vibrant orange. You can't mistake it. And then I have that a pastel Orange Dream that I hatched out last season, and it's like, wow, that now I know the Enchi's definitely playing a big factor in it as well, but the oranges aren't nearly as insane on the pastel Orange Dream as they are on the super Enchi high intensity.
Yeah,
Max has said about with the line, none of the lines are better, just high quality. John Dog has line bred the highest quality TSK for years. We'll actually be having John Dog on not this Sunday, but next Sunday, the 15th.
Look at you, man.
I have John Dog, and I may as well. We have King Austin coming on in the near future. I forget the date he's coming on. I have Austin coming on. I just booked Brian Cusco. I have Brian Cusco coming on because I absolutely love his stuff.
Yeah,
and
he's a goof.
Finally got back to me, so that's going to be another fun live there. But we have Brian Cusco coming on. I think it's July 24th, if I remember correctly.
Do your homework because he doesn't like when people don't know stuff. I forget who I was watching him on, and he was like, man, it was like he was a little annoyed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. I think someone had asked him to hop on the live, and then it was a little bit silly, and he was a little annoyed.
Oh.
And this is like last year at some point, you know.
I wouldn't have pictured him getting annoyed with anybody. He always seems like he's just a happy-go-lucky guy.
Oh, he is, but I think he's an honest guy, and you could tell like he was.
He is he does
very
seem
honest.
Honest,
like he wasn't like a jerk about it, but he was kind of like, hey, let's do this or that. I forget who he was on with. It was last year at some point though. Yeah, he's awesome. He's funny, man.
Dude, like I remember, like when I started watching his channel, Noah had like no front teeth for like the longest time. every episode, like poor Noah had no front teeth. I'm like, it's like, did he like lose them or did like they get knocked out? Like it seemed like it took forever for him to grow in. And then all of a sudden it's like poof, like Noah just grew up and he had all like his front teeth where it's just like, where did where'd this kid come from?
It's too freaking funny.
And then his daughter reminds me of my daughter.
Oh, really?
Just how she loves being there with the snakes and stuff. Oh my god, dude. Hadley's awesome. The exact same. She always, every day she comes up to me just as soon as I come home from work. She goes, snakes. And if I don't take her down right away, we have a fit.
That's good, man.
So we go downstairs. We open up every tub. She touches some of them. She holds some of them. And she talks to them and waves hi to them and says goodbye to them as we close the tub. She's like,
how old is she again?
She'll be 2 here next week. Yeah, the 10th. She'll be 2.
Yeah, that's kind of like, I don't know. You think of that like how just people's perception of snakes, and to have a kid enjoy and love like a reptile that's, be honest with you, like I know like when I pull my tubs and they're like having that feeding response and jumping out like with their mouths open trying. It's like they can be scary. You know what I mean? Like you get that feeling like, like a little adrenaline rush. So they can be scary. I can see how people like snakes. I can see that, like, because they look, they look scary. They look like they're very intense. But they have a young kid, kind of not see that. You know what I mean? It's easy to look at like a little puppy dog and be like, oh, look how cute the puppy dog is. But to see a snake.
Yep.
And just fall in love with that type of animal, it's like, I think it's really cool.
Well, it's funny, she loves all animals, but like when we're at my dad's house and he has a golden retriever puppy that they just got a little bit ago, and she likes him, but the second he approaches her, she starts to cry and she gets scared. Oh, so wow. It's like there you've got something fluffy that everybody technically in theory loves and she's scared of it, and you've got something that everybody normally is scared of and she loves it.
That's crazy.
Like there's times like I'll pull the tub open and I've gotten better about it, but sometimes I'll pull the tub open, I'll see that there's like a little bit of poop or urates in there, so I'll turn around to get a paper towel to clean it up, and when I spin back around, she's got her hand in there, she's petting the snake. It's just like, oh, like she just like, thank God, like it's the ball pythons and like I trust those more than anything else.
Yeah,
but I mean, she just no fear of them. It's just like, oh my God, girl. So I've gotten a lot better, about which way I'm turning and making sure that the paper towel, wherever I'm at, I put the paper towels with me,
Oh
so
yeah.
I'm not spinning around it. But like the first couple of times, it's just like, whoa.
That's funny. I get this kid. Don't tag me.
One of these days, I want to actually I want to film her on and put her on like Instagram or something.
Yeah.
Just like I think that sends like a positive message to a lot of people. You got people seeing little kids interacting with little snakes like that and stuff.
Oh yeah.
But she gets like the biggest kick out. She squeals and
Oh my god.
she just loves it.
Yeah, I think that's so freaking important. What was this
I was hoping my son would like take over the business. Like, is essentially like I'm doing this for me, but at the same token, I want to pass it down to my kids.
Yeah, I don't blame
And
you.
I was hoping Dom would take it over, but it doesn't seem like his heart's really in it.
Yeah.
Like he likes the thought of them, but he's not really passionate about it. It's not his thing really.
Yeah.
He thinks they're cool and neat, and that's about it. But so I'm thinking that Hadley is who's going to be the one that becomes the face of the company when it's all said and done.
Hell yeah.
So I'm rooting and I'm hoping for it, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's I know it's weird because it is a little disappointing. Like when you say like the kids aren't into it as much as you are. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I get that. And my 14-year-old Sammy, he'll just come right out and tell me, it's like, Dad, you care about it a lot more than I do. He pretty much says like, I don't care. Like, oh
this is all your thing, Dad. All your thing.
And I get all pissy sometimes. I'm like, well, dude, you should like it because I like it. You know what I mean? Like, you should support me. I feel like
So I gotta. Go ahead.
That? No, I was gonna say like, say to him like, dude, like I listen to you talk about like your games and stuff. That yeah. Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm ready to go to sleep.
Dom would used to tell me all about his he'd tell me about Minecraft all the time and this and all this Minecraft stuff, and I just sit there, yeah, like,
every little detail, right?
Yeah, every little detail. And I thought it was like this great, amazing game, and then I saw it one day. I was like, Dom, out of all the games in the world and the graphics, and you're playing. You're playing this game that looks like something from like the original Nintendo,
right?
And here's the funny thing: he just got a PlayStation 5. Okay, right now the best gaming system there is on the market.
Yeah,
and best graphics there are probably other than like a PC. I walked in there today to talk to him. He's playing Minecraft. I was like, Dom, way to go to put that awesome high tech top of the line piece
right.
of equipment to work. Play this pixelated thing. I was like, it's the best crappy graphics I've ever seen in my life.
I don't get that, man. But dude, a lot of that stuff though comes back. Like my kids listen to music that I listen to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I will give him that. He loves a lot of the music that I like.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the stuff that I grew up with, like, and like even like not as much the 80s stuff he doesn't like. I like some of the late 80s stuff.
Yeah.
But like the 90s and the early 2000s, he actually really likes. So that makes me happy.
Yeah, who did I forget who my son, Sammy, he said he likes to listen to, I forget who it was. And I was like, I would make fun of any of my buddies for listening to that crap stuff. I forget who it was. Or was it Benny? It might have been Benny talking about, man, oh man, it was something that like a pop type song. Like you're like, oh, come on, buddy, don't be saying that. And it'll change. Yeah. Hey, let's go. Do you mind if we go like 5 minutes? Because my kids are like,
Sophie's like, if even Chad, even if you want to call it quits now, that's fine, dude.
Man.
I completely understand if you want to
go like cut it off at
10,
10, 10:15, 10:30. You can't do like 10:36.
how about we cut it off at 10? How's that?
Sounds good,
Yeah,
man.
well, you
Yeah,
get
it's
to spend you do some stuff with your kids.
Yeah, she's gonna go to bed here soon. So
Yeah. No, that's good, dude. That's good. We've
yeah,
got
man, it's
Adam
been
from Proper Royals hopping in. What's up, Adam? May the 4th be with you too,
hell
brother.
yeah.
I was actually talking to Adam earlier today, and he messaged. I meant to message him earlier today, and he beat me to it. And he was giving me a shout out on his channel last night, which I really, really appreciated. So I'm going to return the favor, Adam. If anybody isn't following Adam, which I'm pretty sure all the names I'm seeing here already follow Adam to begin with, but make sure you guys check out Adam at Proper Royals. Great dude. Love his lives every Tuesday at 8 p.m. And just awesome content. I greatly appreciate all the support he gives me. And he's actually part of the reason I even started doing lives.
Oh, really?
He is, because he had me on his show, was the first live I ever did. And I was nervous as all hell, like completely like bugging out inside my head. If I remember correctly, I made a pretty good stiff drink that night, so that way I could kind of, level off a little bit. And just going through it's like, man, it's like, you know what, this isn't that bad. I can do this. And I've been doing it. Just eventually, it's like, I guess is the beginning of the year is when I said, you know what, I'm going to start doing it. So
start doing it, man.
Yeah.
Now, is that YouTube?
Yeah,
live,
YouTube.
Or is that?
Yeah, YouTube live.
I mean, you know how it is though. Like when I'm in the chat, I'm mostly just reading the chat, and like you're listening to the people that you're in there for.
Yeah.
But a lot of times, like you're kind of get inundated with the chat. Like you're in there, and it becomes like a life of its own. Like on Billy's, man, like that stuff would just get insane. Like the chat would, remember they would like stop and watch the chat and like read the chats.
Yeah. Oh, dude. My first live, like doing my first one, like I was that hung up in what was going on. Because I actually did it with a friend of mine. We were actually in the same room we were down my snake room. But like I was just got that caught up in what was going on with the live. I completely forgot about the chat. I felt like a complete jerk. But and then as time went on, I got a little bit better with it.
It's tough to go like because you're talking like I don't know. I can't do like the two things at once. I have to be like looking at the chat this way, and or just talking and being engrossed in the conversation. It's tough to go back and forth.
Oh, it is. It
totally
is. And then like on Sundays live with Billy there, like Billy talks. To like for me, when Billy talks, I sit back and I listen. Like I feel like that live really wasn't my live. It's kind of just Billy's live on my channel.
Yeah. That's all right.
Well, yeah, because like everything, like he's just got such a wealth of knowledge. It's like, all right, I felt bad because there's a lot of people popping up in the chats I wanted to say hi to, but I didn't want to interrupt Billy and make him lose his train of thought.
Oh yeah.
So it's just like, you know what? I'll let Billy talk. I'll just pop up the comments up on the screen so that way the people realize, hey, he at least saw it.
Dude, I liked it. That's what I don't see that a lot from people that they put up like that stuff like you're doing there. And I think it's very cool that you do that. And it's like, I don't know. I don't see many people doing that or anybody doing that. Like, I mean, they do it, but not like how you do. You do it like a lot more often, and you recognize people that are in there. That because like if I'm not looking at again, I don't know who's in the chat right now because I don't have my laptop up. Like it's nice to see that stuff. You know what I mean? I think it's kind of cool.
I know Adam does it a lot. Adam's really good with it. Gershon from GP Snakes is really good with it. Trying to think who else is really good with throwing up the comments in the chat. But Adam and Gershon are definitely probably the best ones that I've witnessed with throwing up the comments on the chat or from the chat up on the screen. Because even like a lot of times, like when I'm listening to lives, I'm either doing something in the snake room or I might be editing like a video or making making a thumbnail, something.
Yeah.
And just because like that's the great thing with lives, like you don't always have to see what's going on as long as you can hear it.
Yep. Yeah, I was listening to a Rude Dog. It was like from 3 years ago when he had Gavin, Ozzy, and Justin on. And
Oh,
it's like 2 hours long, man. Like I just listened to it. What's up, Dre?
Korea's right.
Another
Keys does a
tuner.
lot of interaction too. Keys is another good one. That's right. How
Yeah,
could I have forgotten Keys? Yeah.
that's awesome. Yeah, it's there's different people have different ways to do their lives. It's pretty interesting to watch. But like you were saying, like you let your guests talk and stuff. Like you listen, like Billy's on there, like 20 years of knowledge that he's just talking, and you just might like you might ask him a question or put something out there and he just runs with it, man, for like
Yep.
10, 12 minutes.
Well, remember the list of questions I showed you that I wanted
Yeah.
to go over for our live? I basically had a list that size for him with like great top or what I thought was great topics.
Yeah.
And I got I don't even want to say halfway.
Yeah.
Like halfway was generous. Like just because what I would throw at him, he just went with it and ran with it. It's just like, all right, we'll sit back, we'll listen to what you have to say. Like I tried to hit the big things I wanted to really hit, like the feeding stuff. I was really curious to see what his thoughts were with Monsoon. Yeah, whether it was recessive or
Yeah.
co-dominant, because Austin seems like sounds like it's co-dominant. You and I even talked about this,
So
I think.
what did Billy say? I can't
Billy
remember.
says that he thinks it's recessive, but he also doesn't want to come out and like say it
Yeah.
because, and which I get his point. If he comes out and says it's recessive, but it ends up not being, then he's the jerk that was wrong,
Yeah.
and vice versa. You know what I mean? So he's trying to play it safe, and he wants to before he even remotely says anything. He wants to be sure with what is being said.
Now I heard from a pretty good identifier who I won't identify, which you named him tonight. That might be on your channel here soon, from
Oh,
Canada,
okay.
and he works with Billy. Uh, he described it as, because he put in, I guess he had something, and it was basically like triple het, Monsoon to Clown Pied. I forget what it was though. I don't think it was Clown Pied though. Might have been Ultramel. Uh, but I'm like, don't you mean uh like something Monsoon double hat, blah blah blah? And he's like, basically described it as like HRA, like het red exanthic,
Oh,
where
okay.
that's like the het version, because when it comes down to it, they're all really hets. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, like it's not, like HRA kind of, it is pretty much, that's how it is. That's actually correct. When you think about it, HRA compared to just the red exanthic, but that's how he described it. And I was like, oh, all right, getting somewhere.
That kind of putting it like that does make sense.
It really does, you know.
And then
So
I also saw it for I also see Billy's point of his thought too, where like if you look at a pie, like a het pied, 9 times out of 10 you can see the markers.
yeah,
So I see both sides of it.
yeah. It's a visual, like piebald, but it's visual.
Yeah.
But then the thing with that, it's not like, is it every time, you know? I got doctors. Shit.
That's very true.
I liked
Which
how she said, call it whatever we want. There's either one gene or two genes. How would whether see it? Wow, yeah, wow.
which
That's dead on.
which that live was a very awesome live that Adam had. He had Dr. Seidel on there,
Oh
and
wow.
she's doing the that ball python shed
Yeah.
analysis stuff with the IDing like yellow belly and asphalt and gravel and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's game
That
changer.
was a really neat live. Lots of good information from that.
Yeah, I should send sheds in and stuff, man.
I keep I set them off to the side, and then I forget about
Yeah.
it. It's just but and then because I heard forget who had said it. It might have been on someone had said on somewhere. I forget whose live stream it was, but they had sent in X amount of sheds. It might have been Adam's live. I can't remember. They had sent in I don't know, just say 10 sheds. And I guess Dr. Seidel's gotten so many sheds that she had to put a hold on how many she was doing.
Oh wow.
Essentially because the semester was ending and they were going to be, going into another semester shortly. And then she'd be able to use, the sheds again. But just that little bit of lag time, like she was just overrun by everybody sending stuff. It's kind of like, well, she's not going to miss my 2 or 3.
Yeah. So the way they say about the HRA was red xanthic came first. Like that was the super version, pretty much. And then they found out that it was, there was I guess what would you call it? Just the codon version.
Okay.
Right. And then they called it het red xanthic, but it's pretty much what it is, though. That's kind of proper the way to say it.
Genetics is tricky with the wording on stuff.
Yeah.
Because het red, like you said, het red xanthic is technically a codom, so to speak. I think, which it's why is the het in there then? Why wouldn't it be red xanthic and super red xanthic?
Yeah, super pastel could be pastel, super pastel could be pastel, and then pastel could be het pastel.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like the one, kind of like the one gene of it, I guess, right? Or whatever you. I don't want to offend any sciencey nerds and stuff.
Okay, he's saying
gotcha.
that you were spot on with how you were saying it. It was just Seidel said it was in a different way.
I forget who I heard that from too. I was like, oh, all right, that explains HRA. I got it. Because I didn't know. I'm like, this is a crappy name, but really, when it comes down to it, it's really not. It's a proper way of saying it.
Yeah. Well, Chad, it is. It is 8 after 10.
Yep.
What do you say we call this a night? Because you've got some kiddos. I've got some kiddos to say goodnight to, and go down and see the wife for a little bit.
Hell yeah, man. And yeah, I'm glad you thought of doing this.
Actually, I think it was kind of like a 50-50 idea. I think we both kind of had the light bulb flip on at the same time.
Yeah, you said. I was like, oh, I'm going with it. Let's do it. You're like, really? I'm like, all right, let's go. We did it, man.
This was a lot of fun, dude. I appreciate it. And I'm gonna have you on again to actually talk ball pythons.
Yeah, we can show off some of this, the actual snakes that we
own. Instead of going through looking at, toys.
Dude, think about it. How long we've been on? Say 4 hours. Even though 5 hours actually together on here. Yeah. I would say 4 hours have been Star Wars. Another hour has been, I bet you freaking snakes.
Because with that last live, it was, how was that? It was the last hour.
Yeah, I guess it was.
It was the last hour. Somehow Star Wars came up, and you went into your room there, and it just, we went on for another hour just talking about Star Wars.
Yeah, someone brought something up about Star Wars in the chat, and you brought it up, and I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta show something. I came up there, and you're like, oh my god, I have to see my
dude. Honest to God, when you walked into your room there, I was like I did a double take. It's that looks like my room.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
I thought I was the only one that did that.
Yeah. 46 years old, gonna be 47 soon. I got toys on my walls and shit. Yep.
Hey, it makes me feel normal.
I love it. Got the tauntauns looking at me. So
the tauntaun.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you though, man.
Dude, it's been a blast. Like I said, I'm gonna have you on again. We'll talk ball pythons again for everybody. That way, I don't know if Bridget's still in here, but that way Bridget can follow us a little bit.
Again, yeah, she has a wealth of knowledge. She knows her stuff, man.
As I said, I'm anxious to get to know. I want to get to know Bridget a little bit better because she does seem like a really cool chick.
Yeah, she's cool.
All
right, brother.
Thank you everybody for coming on, for joining us tonight. This Saturday, this Sunday, 8 p.m. I have Sal from House of Gaia Pythons coming on to talk ball pythons, not Star Wars. It should be the weekend after that will be John Dog from JD Constriction coming on. And then I think Tish from Python Spawn is after that, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have my list on me, so I'm kind of going off memory. But I do know Sal from House of Gaia is this coming Sunday, and then on the 15th is John Dog. So we got some heavy hitters coming up, and a lot of heavier hitters lined up for the future here. So it's going to be awesome. And yeah, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Chad, for joining me again tonight. And we'll do this again, dude.
May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you and everyone in the chat. And Revenge of the 5th is tomorrow, but everybody. So that's
I
the
feel like
better
I'm talking like Mike Tyson, though, when I say May the 4th be with you. Like, it's hard to unthink that, man. And unhear it.
I've never thought of it like that until now. Thanks, Chad. No,
I didn't think of it until today at some point. I'm like, because I said, May the 4th be with you. Like some kid, I was like, I sound like an idiot. And I sound like Mike Tyson right there. So.
Oh God! Now I'm not gonna. Think
I know
it's
hard to
again.
I know we gotta get that out of our brain. So, all right, brother. Thanks again.
Take it easy, Chad. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Take care. We'll see you next Sunday. Later.
See you, brother.